Alright, so hello everyone and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. Do want to do some more of the Yule quests again and go back to maybe doing some more story stuff, because after you've done the Yule quests you can't really touch them again until I think it's somewhere around 2 hours later. Spirit of Yule, participate in the activities, finish at least 10 of them. Moving them off. I want you to be an asshole and tell poor people that have been fired to move away from the festivities. And balance snow beasts, I want you to go to the forest and yell at a bunch of animals and tell them that they should be happy.
Woe to me.
Like I said, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna take too long to get through these because I don't. I've done the story pretty thoroughly. And yeah, this is the part I like the least, because you're just basically running around telling a bunch of homeless people that just lost their jobs, hey, fuck off. This is supposed to be a happy place. Stop crying or go away.
What can I do for you?
It's like, wow. Couldn't be a bigger group of dicks.
Greetings, friend.
And you down here, you need to be told off. Ah, shoot. One of the things I got for Christmas, my new teacup. And also a game of hot cocoa. We sit here and we wait for him to come back. So we can be a dick to him. Oh, there you are. Gotta be a dick to you. Bye. Oh, I also accept the daily, which is easy. You literally do one of these activities and complete it, and you get some more additional XP. I think you might get some other things too, but that's one of the bigger things. Also, doing these quests isn't bad for money either, as you get a nice little chunk of silver coinage for constantly completing these over and over again. So the money you likely spent to try and get out to these events is likely reimbursed by completing the events themselves. Because yeah, if you try to fast transit, it costs in-game money to fast transit. There's one. Like I said, let's go out to the middle of the forest to one of these poor helpless creatures that doesn't know the first thing of what's going on, and let's yell at him that he needs to be more happy about the festivities. Because they're being sleepy and lazy. And I can just tap this 3 times and get done instantly instead of fighting 3 of them individually. Oh, there we go. The snow beasts are completely uninterested in your festivities. I want you to go out to the forest and poke a giant monster into enjoying everything that is Yule Festival. Like an ignoramus. Just copying the guy's voice. Hey, people on mounts, get off your mounts when you're in town. Crying out loud.
This is intolerable. Tell me what you need or move along.
Hey, legendary item upgrade. There we are. Came in for a random item. I still don't know what it do. Oh, I think it like gave like random tokens or something. All right. Done with those quests. You're about to do a food thing, aren't you? 1 minute to the eating contest. Yeah. I've tried to do the eating contest numerous times. I've never succeeded, so I don't even bother anymore. All right. Let's go. Out bridge. Charitable spirit.
Would you do something for
The
me?
verse of that really nasty quest we just did, and cold as ice.
Stay a moment.
Where we go destroy some wintry weather. Hey, poor person, don't starve.
What can I do for you?
Waiting for this guy again. Oh, there he is.
Greetings,
Don't
friend.
starve.
Hello there.
Don't starve. Stop crying, don't starve. Here's some coin. Stop crying, don't starve, here's some coin.
It's a sorry day.
You know, how many coins these people be getting from all these players? They'd be rich by now.
What do you need?
Thanks for charitable spirit. Now for cold as ice. Take back for a horse. Heading to that cabin out in the middle of nowhere there. That is, the little pond right in front of it is where a bunch of the wintry weather will spawn. There they are. Also, I welcome you to look at the bottom of the screen where you can see my XP bar, where it has been slowly but surely gaining. I believe when I started this last time I played, not the last stream, but the last time I played before this, I was only at number 5 on the bar below for abilities. I'm now about to pass 8. So it is most definitely slowly progressing my experience as well.
Greetings.
And yeah, about 10 silver per quest. You're doing 10 quests, that's 100 silver. Do this like 5 times, that's well over 500 silver in a day, or in a week. Right, we need some other people, some other quests. Actually, I believe the guy behind him only has one quest outside of the end story quest. Yeah.
Could I split with you a moment?
Wants us to go steal from some people. Every time you hear the fireworks, that's someone doing this quest. No way. I've seen where the blasting thing will bug and I don't even get the full time to loot everybody. So I'm just taking to it as a sign that I should wait my turn and not jump right into this. Poor NPC can't do anything about the fireworks. I'm trying to make them stop. As soon as he gets the whole box set up again. Boom. I'm doing this even as a guard is walking right by me. Obviously, able to see me as I crouch down and start poking at people's pants. While the patrons are supposed to be flabbergasted and constantly looking up at the fireworks. Up next, I'm going to do was possibly the most time-consuming one.
What can I do for you?
As we're going to go to the Globe Theater here. And we're going to see if we can get this to go off as soon as possible.
Could I take a moment of your
As long as
time?
there's enough people in there, it goes off every couple of minutes and does the entire show. And it will pick randomly from the people that are in there watching the show as to which 3 might get invited up to the stage to play one of the 3 characters. And there's literally no one in here right now. I might just have to cancel this one. I'm gonna say we give it about 2 minutes and see if anyone shows up. Actually, I'm gonna give it 1 minute and see if anyone actually shows up. If they do, we'll wait here 2 minutes. I'm almost at tea. It's not as bad this winter, but I'm still getting a little bit of the dry sensitivity inside my sinuses, so tea tends to help with that a bit. I think that's also why I've been having some mucus issues. So some tea, some lovely tea is a nice clear upper for that. Yeah, we've waited over a minute, and I don't see anyone yet. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds, and if we don't see anybody, we're gonna go. Yeah, see, it just canceled. Yep, it's been 2 minutes and no one's showing up. We'll even try and come back in and see if we can find a populated one. Nope. Okay, someone else is finally went in. I think they came in and I think they immediately left again. Oh. Yep, everyone's just walking in, looking, seeing that it's empty and leaving. Let's do some other stuff while we're waiting.
Stay
Anti-peg
and hear
emergency
me out.
and tying up.
I do not ask much of you.
The main keg has been led dry by a dwarf. We are to find another keg up here and quickly escape with it to that keg. All the while, the security of the place is supposed to be stopping us because apparently we're not supposed to be doing this. Even though this is a needed emergency, then that has to be done. Boom, done. do this without all this stuff in the way. This is just clean up the garbage. When we stop seeing anything flashing at one of these tables, we will then know that we for sure have finished cleaning up stuff. I'm convinced these hobbits aren't actually alive anymore. They've just been frozen here for like the last 5 to 10 years. They've been frozen here and have already died, and no one knows because this place never defrosts. So just continue to languish here in the freezer. No one taking notice because they don't smell anything. In the barrel run. It's like the easiest spot to get over there. So.
Bothering me? What is this world coming to?
There we go. Couple more down. Let's check and see if anyone has joined in or not. Well, it makes 2 of us now. If we can get one more person to join in, we can finally have the 3 we need. Excuse me. And that's the last of my tea. Could probably play some music while we wait. Let's see here. I do play minstrel and not for no reason. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go with that one. Play some video game music while we wait. Oh, 1 minute. Hopefully someone shows up. Hey! Hey, we got 4. No, we had 4. Oh, yep, there we go. I'm the party goer.
Hello there.
See, scientists, I'll catch you. All Ocho supported emotes are valid options, though some will have better reactions than others. Um, yeah. Here we go. Actually, really quick, I'm going to pull this out from the chat so you can read the story too. There we go. Selected the audience. Hey! And the play's done. That's the most time-absorbing thing in the entire run of the Yule thing, so we have to do. Nope. Now I have to talk to the announcer outside and get paid. There we go. Oh, Sloopy will just literally load it right out here too.
How do you do?
All right. Stuff and
Nice to see
stuff.
you a moment.
And unwilling
Shall
firewood.
I speak with you a moment?
They want me to go collect more ingredients for the fat people to eat for more of the food stuff going on. And they also want me to go and kill a bunch of wood trolls, help feed the fires, because that's not unusual or anything. Here I am, I'll drink. Fucking clock how you want. I needs eggs for the bread. Okay. Well, I am off the checklist. You collect mushrooms, wild berries, and defeat 9? Yep, 9 wood trolls to make into firewood. Grouchy tree. 9 more it ain't. They're all about to die. Wow, I just eliminated 3 of them right there with a series of musical accompaniment. Wait, that didn't count. Son of a bitch. There. Don't have to go into the pond, but we have to get near the pond in order to find some of the wild berries we're looking for. See, like right over here. And the little tent out here in the middle of the woods, that's where all the mushrooms are. There's enough of them there, I think, to give 2 or 3 people at a time all the mushrooms that they need. But depending on how busy the server is and how many people just picked up the quest, it's hard to tell how much you're going to find when you get in here. Doesn't look like it's... Well, looks like it's been a few minutes since the last person who picked everything. Cook up 3 loaves of bread at the oven here, and then turn them all in. It says making my head itchy. And my nose, as usual, is just being an annoyance.
Hello there. Greetings, friend.
That's another level up for my Mistral songbook. Is that enough? Yeah, that's just enough points to get this to rank up. Some more healing power. Awesome. And finish this rank of the Yule. We are now 3 out of 5 for Festive Flurry intro. Which means that I can do that 2 more times so I can get this done. How long do I have to wait for this next round? 8 hours. The minor quests, all the normal quests, you can do every couple of hours, but actually doing it for the story of the area, it takes a while. So you're better off doing it at least once a day. What is that? Oh. Granting rights and privileges to wearing the Star of the Show title. There we go. I'll also check and see how many coins I got.
How can I be of service?
I have 105 frost coins. I actually have some stuff in the more the merrier area here that I want to collect. But I need more of the Golden Festival coins because I only have 1 apparently. I'll check. I believe this is the one. Yeah. No, I have 3. I should only require 1. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to get these now. Awesome. My winter outfit is now complete. Thank you. Let's equip my new winter outfit. Activate it and put on these boots. Ta-da! My new Yule outfit. Everybody's just walking by. So there we go. My winter outfit is now complete. Now it looks fluffy and warm. That's all I wanted. Now then, how much time have we spent on this? We've spent almost an hour on this. I am willing to still do some more stuff, so... There are 20 days of Yule. How do I get the thing to be done? Oh, I need to finish the Festive Flurry intro, okay. So as long as I do this Festive Flurry stuff, how many more times? 2 more times. So as long as I do it next 2 days, I can get that done. And get all these nice shiny bonuses. Bonus tokens, some fragments of splendor, which I'm not sure what those are. Some more legendary weapon XP and additional silver. All that good stuff. I am Frank. Is Locho giving anything away on Christmas? Like horses, etc.? Oh, they don't give things away, but if you participate in the events like I am up here in Frostbluff, you can collect the festivity coins, and you can go to X Gray here, who has
How can I be of service?
costume rewards, usable item rewards, steeds, which yes, you can get horses technically for free with the coins, cosmetic pets, past outfits as well, by the way, are still in here. The old horses, however, they do have them underneath, I believe it's mithril coin that you have to purchase in order to get old mounts, or buy them outright in the shop. Trying to checking. Need more costumes, yep. They have festive dyes, apparently. And what's this last one? Oh, this is like legendary weapon XP and stuff. So that's the kind of list of stuff they got going. Hey, new steeds. Actually, I have to say I'm minorly disappointed. I think this is the first time ever for Christmas that they've never had a new steed for the Yule Festival. I'm pretty sure the steeds from this year are the same ones from last year, because one of them I couldn't unlock because I apparently already have it. I've never seen them suddenly do that before, so that was a bit of a shocker for me when I first saw that. It did disappoint. Feels bad. But if you got mithril coin, or if you have Locho points to spend in the store, you can unlock all these guys eventually, as well as the other seasonal guys. Otherwise, for the two seats, I believe are the same ones from last year. It's these two right here. Are those... I assume antlers fake? Are you talking about my character, or are you talking about the steeds? Because you're talking about the steeds, as far as I'm aware, no, they come with the horses. Well, air quotes horses. They did have a year, 2 years ago, where they did essentially reindeer. Yeah, the reindeer. Yeah, those are that's the winter elk. That was from 2 years ago, and steeds of winter light. That's an elk from 2 years ago as well. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure if I go in here, as long as I did that on this character, I might have them unlocked in here. Halloween. Actually, I think all of my ones in here are from Halloween and from the horses from last year. Oh wait, no, I take that back. I think this one's a different one. This one's a different one, but not the ones that I was thinking of. I think my Bjorning might have the fancy ones from 2 years ago. Double checking, yeah, those are all the normal ones. That's the one I just was on. This is also the other one from last year. Yep. Comes with a light. Wrong button. Skill. Harbinger of Autumn Night was from this not from this Halloween. I think it was from last Halloween. I actually was not active this Halloween, so I'm not sure if they made a new one or not. Yeah, their big thing last year was adding lights to things, to the mounts. That's how you can tell that the current one's also an old one. And My favorite Halloween horse so far, outside of the skeleton horse. Here. Whoa, nice. Brown, heavy steed. I used to play a lot. Um, yeah, we've taken I've usually played this game with a group. We've kind of taken a hiatus because one of our main members, who would normally stream alongside me, would also has been really busy with a change in job and change in hours. There are currently whispers in the works of maybe trying to get back to Lord of the Rings Online sometime after we finish one of our other group playthroughs. We got some other smaller games we're playing, not at regular MMOs. I wouldn't mind replacing our Sunday night game with some more Lotro. That one is nice. Yes, this is definitely one of my favorite ones outside the skeleton horse. There are skeleton horses that I believe come in... It's a regular horse with a skeleton painted on it, and I believe it comes in red and bluish green, and they both glow in the dark on the skeleton parts of the horses. What server? I believe I'm on Landreval. That's it's the more social one of the more sociable servers. So if you're looking for roleplay, if that's your thing, they do that here. If you're looking just for help in general, they usually are pretty helpful and vocal. And they even set up events that are run by players in game. Like I believe every spring or summer they have a music festival out on Weathertop, which is run by players only. Yeah, I played on Natural. That figures. It's definitely one of the more popular servers. Actually, I'm gonna hop off this horse. And we are going to head back into town.
Would you do something for me?
No, I don't want to do the quest. I want to go back
How
to
can
town.
I be of service?
I've looked at that quest. That quest is crazy. I had to go all over the place in one of the frozen areas to try and find, like, 8 particular monsters to kill. Westbury. Like, how long ago did you regularly play Lotro? I have to ask, because there's probably been a lot that's added since the last time you played, depending on how long ago it was. Get a few moments. I think it's still loading sprites. Yep. At least 4 years. I think since then they've added 1 if not 2 expansions to the game. They've been slowly creeping their way up to and around the borders of Mordor, it feels like. For the last couple of years now. Started about 7 years ago. Okay. I technically started about 10 years ago, and I've been in and out, in and out. Our last group playthrough was probably the most devoted we got into this game. Oh yeah, matter of fact, since it's been so long, 2 years ago for Halloween, they finally added a area like Floss Bluff for the fall festival too. So you get to check out this like Grundold farm and get to go through a few little story arcs in there, and get to help tell off a ghost. Trying to think. Yeah, I need to. I'll check where my epics are going. Yeah, let's go with that one. That's the lowest one. Okay, yeah. That's why I was parked out here. Also going to switch outfits because I'm no longer in winter area. Yeah, let's go with my usual adventure outfit.
What do you need?
Where was I? was looking at it on Evan Dim. Animus, or I'm looking at. Actually, no. The ring's right here, so. Tinadir, okay. I like the community, excited about the new Lord of the Rings game. If you're talking about the new MMO, I'm not sure who's making it actually. And it really widely depends upon who's making it as to how good that's probably going to end up being. Like, if there's too much, don't get me wrong, there's quite a bit of microtransaction stuff in this game, but a massive majority of it is either social items or unlocks for further chapters outside the original base game. I'm not sure what they would do depending on who's running a new modern MMO for this. It really highly depends. It might not actually be that good, and we might be better off sticking to here. Yeah, the new MMO. Really depends on who's running it and how they decide to run it. I'm actually more curious about the Perfect World Magic the Gathering MMO, but I'm also aware of that's being run by Perfect World, and it could be a grindy piece of garbage and probably wouldn't last us very long. Quest is meant for a fellowship. Well, I've been level grinding, so let's see if that's helped me any.
Laerdan, succumbing to the whisperings of Mordrambor, foolishly seeks to confront Amarthiel at Barad-Tiron, where she seeks to use the Palantir to find Narquil. The only hope for the Free Peoples is for the Palantir to be recovered from her grasp.
The shadow must fall.
No, I'm just supposed to go off my own. They're just gonna sit there. Okay. Everyone else on the way has always been easy. I think it's the getting to that last room that's usually the hard part. Am I already full up on? Wow, where did all that stuff come from? Alright, maximum reputation for that faction. Yeesh. I need to access my bank. You play Gwent? As in the, shoot. Trying to think of it now. As in the Witcher card game? No, I have not. Let's see here. Peekaboo. Eat loot. Hey there, big guy. Hey there, boys. I'm not sure if I've gotten in here before. I miss playing Lotro, but when I log in, I get bored. I don't know why, lol. I think I know of a few friends that also suffered the same fate, where they were really interested and it looked like a lot of fun, but then they tried playing and it just kind of, after a while, it just kind of brickwalled in their face. You really need to be in the mood sometimes. Hey, made it. And for some people, they just find the entire game tedious, and it's really a personal thing. I will agree that the very beginning of the game can be very boring, up until you're done with like the Tom Bombadil stuff. Then things kind of start to course correct to something more interesting.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
Seize the Palantir, challenge her together. Perhaps she will not realize her peril. Give you my word, I must seize the Palantir immediately and run to the entrance. Do not delay, and perhaps I will be able to right my errors of old. May the Valar smile upon your endeavor and mine. Let's go. Okay. When I give the word, you must seize the Palantir and bring it out of here, but not before I give the word. What up, guys? Whoop, 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 whoop. Out of here. Out of here. Hello, evil eye. You can stop peeping into my soul. Take this and run, essentially. Okay, gotcha. Used to play all day, literally 10 hours a day. Oof. Don't get me wrong, we played it for some pretty decent amounts of time as well, but never that long, I don't think. Well, this is the first time I've ever done this quest solo. Woo! Win!
Long have the rangers of the north guarded the ruins of Anuminas. When Amarthiel came, they struggled to repel her, and after a bitter battle, managed to recover the Palantir. But victory came with a terrible price, and Amarthiel saw something in the Palantir which might lead her to Narquil.
Dun dun dun. Have you ever played WoW? I never got into it. I'm trying to think how many times now. I believe I've given World of Warcraft at least 4 attempts now. I gave it my original try. I got bored of it after a month. I'm thinking that everything else since then has been pushes by friends to get me interested. The last time might have lasted us somewhere in the vicinity of 2 or 3 months, and still I could not find in me to be interested enough to keep playing. I love World of Warcraft. I love the lore, I love the stories, I love the strategy games. I cannot get into that MMO. It bores me to tears every time. It was, for a fan of the franchise, it was really, really tediously boring and nothing what I wanted it to be. So that's pretty much why it never really gripped me and why it never kept me going. It especially bores me to tears that literally half the game at this point is literally them covering old ground from the original games. It sucks so hard. Movie was good. Oh yeah, the movie was great. The visuals alone were fucking worth the price of entry into the theater. That movie was awesome. It's just a shame the MMO is such a boring piece of tripe. And they really haven't done anything to fix it. Apparently, from what I've been hearing, things have only gotten worse lately. It's boring, and it's a robber of money. Like, I really need that. I'm broke.
Greetings.
Greetings. Could you buy my junk items from me, please? Actually, first things first, we should see if we can turn in anything here. Don't think so. Where's the sort button again? What's that? Dirty filth? Yeah, pile dirty filth. Nope. Not really. The other one was circling daggers, and that's gloomy dust piles. Nope. Nothing I would sell here.
What do you need?
Honestly, I don't really need those either. Keep those. Wait. So by burglars, captains, and lord masters. Why do I have 3 of these? Actually, 8 of these. Yeah, time for those to go. Money, money. No, no, weapon crafter money. Same with the other stuff, money. You know, make up for the trip here. I think it's almost done it. And I don't need any of these either. Ever try Star Wars The Old Republic? I actually got to the end. Which side was it now? I actually got to the end of one of the Jedi runs for Star Wars Old Republic. I got to the end of the main story arcs. That was with a different group than my usual MMO group. The group I did that with was another group of friends, and we usually stream now on Tuesday nights, although we will occasionally stream on Saturdays or Fridays if we have to move from Tuesday for varying reasons like we did this holiday. But yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic, I did finally get to the end of them with end of the game with at least one character. I can at least say that. It's not a great game, but I will say the story is intriguing enough that I decided to go with it and kept going with them. And I did finally finish it once now. It would actually be better as a single-player game, come to think of it. Although the group mechanic does help make it a lot easier to fight through some of those battles.
What can I do for you?
Ooh, here's a interesting one. Which do I pick? Might vitality. I need to double check what my strengths are. Yeah, play solo. Ah, yep. My big one is will, but I will also take fate. Smell an itchy ear. Improvement to will and or fate. Nope. Nope. A2 will. And it's a negative fate, so I'm kind of going nope on that too. Decrease to both, nope. Pouch of Shire Dirt. Find and acquire. Wow, these are all garbage items. I might as well just take whatever's the most expensive and sell it. 4 silver, 11 silver. Might be the Shire Dirt of all things. Yep.
What can I do for you?
By the way, I'm not going to be going into all the dialogue of what I'm going through in the story here because technically I'm playing catch up with the rest of the group because we reached a point with our Bjorning group that we decided we needed to branch off into other characters. Then they restarted the Bjornings, resorted and polished the Bjornings abilities. Just as we're in the middle of that, I'm like, nah. Last time we went back after something like that, it still didn't work out that well. So I'm of the thought that we still need a healer in our group. So I'm gonna be the bard healer. Essentially go talk to the scouts and see what's going on. And where are these scouts? They seem to be way over there. Okay. Oh, that's right. I think they're on the move now. Alright. Time to manly run on my horse. Bjornings don't heal. Bjornings do have a heal line, but they're nowhere near as good as either bards or I keep calling them bards. They're not nearly as good as minstrels or as lore masters. And I already happen to have a minstrel that was essentially my solo main for a while. So I'm just like, you know what? How about we just push her a little bit further and we can get my minstrel to be ready for the group. And I'm almost there. I need to finish book 11 and get into book 12, and then I'll actually be caught up and we'll be ready for sure to be continuing into more new content. And we can go back into the Mines of Moria and actually finish off the storyline in there. Especially with my new lore items, I guarantee you Bjornings can't heal as good as I can. The Minstrel book I just unlocked from the start of book 12 has been giving me a huge amount of bonuses to my healing spells. Yeah, my menu is great. And yeah, actually, speaking of which, the minstrels are actually unusually good for range combat, which wasn't the thing I was thinking was going to be what I should expect from a healing class, essentially, which is kind of actually fun and interesting. They actually have the little skills down here in the bottom corner that I have listed there that help decide what I'm going to be the best at that particular time. It'll even change some of the skills depending on what I got equipped. Okay, one of our Scots is up here.
How can I be of service?
Actually, not yet, but it has been unusually quiet. Okay, yeah, that's right. We're aware that they're on the move, but we can't figure out where they're on the move to or from. And they want me to go directly check on the guys who should be watching over stuff. All right. More on the road, busy work. I think we're gonna finish up this particular quest, and we might call it for tonight. I usually, when I solo like this, I usually only stream for about an hour. I think we're close to an hour and a half. Figured I'd give it a little more time because A, it's Christmas, B, it's a laid-back game, and C, it's, I got nothing else really to race for other than make dinner, and we had a large lunch today, so I'm not particularly racing for dinner either. Hello, spooks. Yeah. Just get the crossroads here and follow the road south until we have to hop off the road and just go cross country to find them. Hey, there's Nazi. Ho ho ho, motherfucker. Hello, Ozzy. How was your Christmas been? It's alright. Alright. I got some more mugs. I got some more clothing. I'm trying to remember what else I got. I got games from one of my friends and from my brother-in-law. Trying to remember what else I got. I did get some snacks. They're already half gone. I'm terrible. A lot of that magic feeling kind of fades the longer you're an adult. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Still do gift giving though. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I can't think about anything off the top of my head that I might be forgetting. I'm actually still waiting for one of my friends to contact me about possibly going out to see the new Star Wars movie. I'm of mixed opinions of it. I won't know what to really feel about the movie until I actually go out and see it. Actually, yesterday was probably better than today. Probably had the biggest family gathering we've had in a while. 9 people, including a kid, when it's usually just me, my parents, and my aunt. We had the usual gathering, which at least as it's been for the last couple of years. Visiting my sister's family and the immediate family of us there. We got to meet them again a little bit for today for lunch. Turns out Chinese restaurants are still open on Christmas, and some people tend to forget it. Some people like this person here. Got my nephew my oldest nephew a Mechagodzilla action figure, and then I showed him some footage on my phone from one of the movies. He got super excited, so I win. My younger one, I believe, yeah, those the Hungry Caterpillar DVD that I gave him. Both nephews love those books. Did Chinese food last night. Last night we did Popeyes for the first time. I've never had Popeyes. My parents told me that there used to be one in West Bend near us many moons ago, but I was probably way too young even then to know what it was or that it even existed. It's actually not too bad. Wouldn't mind going back there again. Don't have Popeyes around here. That sucks. Yeah, there's very few Popeyes around here. I think there's maybe, including that one now, I think there's maybe like 3 of them I'm aware of in the entire state. It's a little bit weird. No longer have a Quiznos, bastards. I think I only knew ever of like 1 or 2 Quiznos. Can't say I've ever been.
What do you need?
Thank you for the news. Well, it's worrisome. I think it unlikely they would choose to send their warriors to the Troll Shaws by road I watch. I will send Raven as at once if someone does come to pass. And now we gotta check on the last guy. Somewhere over there? Oh, back up that way. Okay. Is there like a horse guy nearby I can talk to? That'd be faster. Oh, yeah, if I just head north I can... Oh no, I can just go to this guy and... Yeah, take a ride back to Tinidir. Okay. Quiznos was the best steak and cheese subs. If you want anything else, they've got the place. They're not the place to go, but the steak and cheese was magnificent. Okay. That's right, this is kind of a town in the middle of nowhere that got kind of taken over. But on the other side, on the outskirts, you can still find a place that's manageable.
How do you do?
Hey, switch travel, awesome. Take me there now. Save us some time. One thing this game has over most modern MMOs still has a feeling of exploration to the world. Oh, absolutely. It's got that. When it gets to the good parts in the story, you actually really enjoy the story here too. The game even like legit gives you XP for exploring maps and also gives you the paid currency for exploring out certain areas of the map. That's definitely one of the things that does make it a little more enjoyable. I don't need a focus grind. I can just go wander around the map and see if I can find stuff and unlock more money that way. Now I'll have a warning when the Angharum begin their search. We must begin our own. Excuse me. If you're to find Narcoal and learn anything there is to know about it, the time has come to confront Mordabor.
How can I be of service?
Talk to him about Narquil. Oh, and I had to go back to him to go to an instance to do that. Alright. I know what we're being dragged into now. Alright. Actually, that's an interesting idea. I see someone took one of the Rohan outfits and dyed it. I've never actually thought about doing that. That's right, I got that and now we can sell that now.
How may I help you?
Coinage. Alright, I think, yeah. It's been at least an hour and a half thereabouts. Let me check what OBS has to say. Yep, been about an hour and a half. So, I am actually going to call it there so I can go and finally have my dinner for tonight. So, thank you very much for joining both Ozzy as well as Frank. Hope you'll enjoy. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream and you're new here, to subscribe or follow, depending upon where you're also watching the VODs or if you're here live. And consider that an invitation to keep watching and join us again. Trying to think. Today's Wednesday, so tomorrow is going to be some more Diablo Hellfire. I'm going to go back to the normal schedule as much as I can until everything starts kicking back off again. So, my single player stuff will be some more Diablo Hellfire. I am roughly about halfway through the game, and it's actually been a pretty smooth playthrough. I think the Diablo Hellfire made it a little bit easier to grind out your levels to max out in one try. So, anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you all later and have a good night.